Hello everyone and welcome to Bevan's Bricks, doing a early live stream today, and I'm going to be building this Lego set. This is an old retired Monorail set, Lego set 6990, and man am I excited to play around with this. I've never owned any of the Monorail sets at all, and this was something I picked up relatively cheap considering what I normally see these going for, and it looks to be in extremely good, almost new condition. So very, very happy about it. And one of the first things I'm going to be doing is testing out the motor. So let's get started with that. And real quickly, hello, Queen City Bricks, Wordy Deet, Anthony Perot, Redcoat Kyle, hey, Brooks Bricks, Waffle Man. I think I caught everybody. Greg. Yes, Monorail. Luckiest loser, hello. Anyway, like I said, the first thing I want to do is I want to get this open, put a battery inside, and let's hope it's good, because again, to me, the quality of these parts, I mean, they look brand new. Anthony says too early for him. That's okay. Like I said, I just wanted to get on a little early and do something different. Maybe people that normally can't watch me is why I'm getting on. And I will probably be doing another live stream later, Anthony, so no worries at all, my friend. But let's see. Well, the battery pack works at least, so that is a huge bonus. I like it. Okay, now let's plug it into the actual motor. And let's see if it gives us some life. Because again, I have never tested this. I just got it recently, and this is the first time I'm playing with it. Now let's see. Is there anything special you have to do for this to make it work, Matt? It's looking like so far to me that it's not functioning, but I'm not sure. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Redcoat Kyle says he's got a little piggy that's sick. Oh, okay, Apple. Wordy Deet. I know exactly what name you're talking about. Let me just double check and make sure I'm hooking it up correctly, because so far it's looking like it's not working, which is not good. Oh, it is working. Okay, so you have to have it either one way or the other. It can't be in the center. Let me get a piece of my track out, just so you guys can see it. Again, I've never played with these, so this is all new for me, guys. Whoop. This thing goes faster than I would have expected. Hey, Brick Sergeant, how are you, my friend? Okay, so we know the motor works. That is definitely good. I'm sorry to hear that you can't see your mom. That's horrible. Yes, I know. I love these old instruction manuals. It's great. But just to show you, though, it is actually working. So we are good. So it's center neutral. Left takes you one way. Right takes you the other. And like I said, I've never played with these, so this is all new to me. So this is a learning curve for me. But now that we know that that's working, let's some of this is already well, maybe not. I was gonna say some of this is already together, but no, looking at it, it's not together right. So we're gonna pull that apart. Yeah, you've been making me want one really bad, Matt. That's why I finally broke down and bought one. Jerome Myers, Monorail! And thank you, Adam. Yeah, I do have the switch pieces. Like I said, this is how I received it, is in these bags. And all the pieces in here just look to be in incredibly good shape. So just to play with it a little bit more, because here's those switches you're talking about. And again, I am totally new to this, guys. Let me get a little bit of it together, and then we'll just kind of let it run on this real quick. And hey, Lego Joe. Like I said, let's start with putting it together. So let's get some of these pieces out of here. And it's just everything is just in one big bag, so, and it's not fully disassembled. I need here we go. Scott Johnson says he's so jealous. Let's see, that's already together the right way. That piece is on there the right way. That's there. Okay, I need to let me dump all these parts out. Eccentric Bricks, how are you, my friend? I apologize for the bump on that microphone there. Let me actually adjust this. There we go. I think that might work a little better if it's up and out of the way. Look at all these awesome pillars, man. Thank you, Aaron. He says it's going to look great in the city once we get it all sorted out. What my intention is, I have a bunch of old Lego city sets that I've never built, and what my intention is once I get this functioning and working, I'm going to be making it, because the original build here, as you can see, I'm hoping you can see anyway, all these original builds for the old monorails are only 4 wide, and my goal is to make this work and make a monorail, the actual cars anyway, 6 wide, using the original track is what my plan is. After I go through some of my older sets to play around with it. I'm not sure how big it's going to be just yet. I'm just now diving into this particular hobby, this portion of the hobby, I should say. So this is all new to me. This is going to be a little for me to kind of get into and get used to. It's going to take me a little bit to get into it, so it's going to be a learning experience, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I will be dipping and dapping slowly as I go. And right now I'm just trying to get some of this disassembled and get some of these supports and stuff out of my way. So we've got so many support pieces here. Yes, I agree, 6 wide would definitely be better. And this is obviously one of the little tracks or something for one of them. I don't know what most of this stuff is, guys. This to me is a new part. I've never actually seen this type of part before. Very cool though, and like again, these look brand new. I'm like blown away. These look so new. I personally, none of the stuff that I have here is 3D printed. I don't know how good the 3D printing is. The one that I received personally, I was not impressed myself, but that's just me. I am somewhat picky. To somebody else, it might be good. I know Matt Brooks Bricks uses some 3D printed stuff. I'm a bit of a snob in that aspect. I might try and buy some off-brand pieces or whatever, but for me, I personally intend on staying all original with all original track pieces. It's just I'm funny that way, and I already have some. I actually received a few things today, but I'm not going to say what they are. I'm going to make a video about that, and I will show you guys up close and personal. Besides this particular set here anyway, I have a few other things that I've gotten, and I can't wait to play with all that either. And let's see, we have some blue and white figs, some yellow and white figs. What else do we have in this pile of goodness? Goody, goody, goodies. Mishmash Minded says, oh my god. No, well, it's new to me. It's old used though. But, I mean, the pieces are in impeccable, and I mean impeccable shape. They, in my opinion, I mean, let me grab a brand new white brick and I will show you. You cannot tell. This looks like it was never even played with. This is a brand new brick out of one of my bins. And let me tell you, there is no discoloration or anything at all. And the parts on this set, man, they look absolutely amazing. And you can tell that they're the original parts. I just want to point this out. This is how the parts were made back in the day, as you can see. The studs, and then every other stud was attached in the middle, where the newer pieces do not have that big of an attachment point. Actually, a lot of newer pieces have the hole in the stud now, so this probably isn't a brand new piece either. I don't have any brand new 1x8s to compare it to, but again, to me, this to me looks to be in what I would consider new used quality. It's in impeccable shape. That's all I can say about it. I mean, it is absolutely in impeccable shape. And I am still just kind of rummaging through the pile, so to speak, here. But loving the minifigs. I was always a big fan of the old space minifigs, though. I loved the little space emblem and everything on it. And there's no, again, even on these guys, there's absolutely no wear. The minifigs' faces look impeccable. So this was a very, very, very well cared for set. The track is just like everything else that you see. To me, I mean, it looks unused. It looks brand new. It still shines where it should shine. I don't see any fading of any kind on this track at all. It's just absolutely impeccable. And I mean, if I remember correctly, I paid $305, $325. That was with shipping for this set, so I got a really good deal on it. But like I said, to me, the quality of everything, it looks brand new, and it's nice and shiny and clean. So I personally cannot be happier with this particular purchase, because generally with the black pieces, it would show up really bad as far as if it was used. And as you can see, I mean, look at that. It shines like a new penny. So I mean, it's right out of the box. There's no scratches. There's no bumping or anything. Very, 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 very highly cared for set, obviously, to the point that, like I said, I really don't see this as a set that anybody's actually played with. At least it doesn't appear to have any playware to me. So I'm pretty excited about it myself. Anyway, let's get some of this guy together so we can play around a little bit. And if I miss comments, I do apologize, guys. I try to read as many as I can, but it's hard to keep up with the chats getting as large as they do here lately. Felipe, how you doing? Scotty Johnson says, talked to Judge Dredd 2 days ago, and he is going to make me some custom stickers for his corner garage. That's awesome. If you're going to have custom stuff made, Paul is the man to do it for you. Yes, like I said, the minifigs are all in impeccable quality too. So I'm personally blown away, especially for the price that I paid for this. Because to me, the price was really good. I normally see this retailing, typically anyway. It seems it usually retails for, you know what, let me put this part, it looks like this piece was the one that I wanted to put together first. Normally, though, I see these retailing for around $400 to $500. So when I saw it for, cause I thought it was $320, it was what I paid for it, and it was free shipping. But when I saw this for $320, it was a must-have for me, and I jumped right on it. Chevy Camaro 5 or 750. Anyway, Chevy Camaro says, I love the classic space minifigs. I'm with you. I have a ton of classic space stuff. None of my space stuff is quite this quality, because basically all the space things, space parts and such that I have are from when I was a kid. And let me tell you, when I say I used them heavily, I used my space stuff heavily, so all my stuff's pretty wore out. So it's very rewarding. I'm very happy to see this set in this quality of condition. It blows me away. It was an amazing find, to say the least. And there's a lot of freaking pieces here. So it's gonna take me a little bit to kind of sort through everything. And I'm kind of like trying to disassemble things as I go to make it a little easier for me to find stuff. Because it is a little difficult trying to put something together that you've never put together before when it's still partially assembled. And as you can see, it even has all the little printed pieces. And the print on all those little pieces is extremely highly quality. There's no wear, no scratching or damaging to any of those printed pieces. Even look at the consoles, because all of my old space consoles are all kind of wore out and rubbed out and a little bit yellowed, where these all look to be brand new. No, I honestly did not get Benny's spaceship, and I kind of regret that. So that was something that I passed up on. I really didn't buy much of the stuff from the Lego Movie, because I had passed also, and I wished I hadn't, the Statue of Liberty that's in the ground. I'm trying to remember what the name of that particular set was. Apocalypseburg, I think. I passed on that also, and I kind of regretted it. It was one of those things, I really didn't have the money at the time, and that's why I passed on it, but I really wished I hadn't, because now it's too late, and if you want to get that set now, it's outrageously expensive. So it's one of those that, I don't know, maybe at some point I might pull the trigger and pay a bunch overpriced money for it, but for the time being, I don't really have a dire need for it, because my backlog is so insane. And that's kind of my primary goal at the moment, is I'm trying to build my backlog and open my backlog, because as you all know, I have an insane backlog. I'm trying to put all the little printed pieces in one spot and all that kind of good stuff. And like I said, doing a little bit of disassembly and just kind of trying to get me a little bit in tune with what I'm supposed to be doing here. If I could get some of it kind of in piles, it would definitely be a huge help to me. Get some of my tiles together. Beautiful, beautiful set. I cannot tell you how happy I am about this. Hello, Mike OPC. The Cajun Yeti. Hello, hello. Yes, I am starting to slowly, very, very slowly make a dent. I know I am slow. Everybody always likes to remind me how slow I am. Usually Paul Bot is in here to tell me how slow I'm going. And I'm sure I just said his name, that Beetlejuice will be here soon. Let's put some of this together now that I have some of the parts separated and know what I'm looking for. This is one of those sets that what I may end up doing, to be perfectly honest, is I will probably put the set together and I will probably leave it together. And that's the wrong screen piece. But what I will do is I'll end up robbing the track from it to use in my Lego City. And thank you so much, Scotty Johnson. That was a very kind plug for you. Donation, I should say. Thank you so much, Scotty Johnson, for that $10 donation. And I want to point something else also out, because last night, because my alert box and all that was kind of messing up on me, and I never got the chance to acknowledge Get the Brick, because Get the Brick had super chatted to me last night, and I wanted to specifically point that out and say thank you to him. And I just made sure it popped up again, because he was somebody that I noticed I forgot to thank because I was over at my Lego City and I totally missed it on my screen, and I always feel horrible if I miss somebody's donation. So again, thank you so much, Scotty Johnson. Awesome, and I really appreciate the $10 donation. But I wanted to say thank you to Get the Brick for saying choo-choo and for the $4.99 for last night, since I missed it. And that's great to hear that you're doing good as well, the Lego Yeti, or the Cajun Yeti. And Grumpy J, how are you? Okay, I need... Hold on 1 second, guys. And thank you so much for plugging my website, Greg. I really appreciate that. You can't find the corners, Dave Dunnigan? And by the way, hello, my friend. When you say you can't find the corners, are you talking about the curved pieces? Because I see more of those than anything. Are you talking about these pieces? Because like I said, I see more of these for sale than I find anything for sale. Starting to make a little headway. Now that I know that goes there, I can put these guys in. Put that guy there. Put this guy here. Put a white brick in the middle up here. All I can say is, how exciting is this, man? This is freaking awesome. I love me some vintage Lego, let me tell you. Clickin' Cliff, how are you? A dress change every... Talking about for the Cajun Yeti stream when he's got his dress on? That would be hilarious. I agree with you. Cajun Yeti definitely needs to do a dress change. And when I say a dress change, I don't mean changing his clothes. I mean he needs to change his dress. What's really going to be exciting is after I do this, I want to make a video about it too. Because to me, this is just a freaking cool set. This actually has me wanting to go back and start buying a lot of other vintage sets that I've seen over the years that I want. And I might have to start revisiting some of my old Lego sets, stuff that I wanted to purchase years ago, and start buying up more. Too lazy for sorting all them parts. I can relate. I mean, I can definitely feel your pain on that. Get in there. Don't need that piece yet. There's another printed piece. Let me get some more of these pieces sorted just a tad. Get all my bricks kind of in one little pile. See if I can't get some of my slopes together too. Ben Robinson, hello. Freddy Faz Gaming. Where did I get the vintage Lego set from? eBay, of all places. I found a really good deal, and it was an awesome seller on eBay. I do also want to point out that this particular individual that I bought this from had 100% positive feedback, which made me feel even better about the purchase that I made. And now that I actually have the set in front of me, I'm beyond happy with that purchase, is all I can say. Cajun Yeti says he's changing dresses every 8 hours, but I have to come on with you. Actually, I was going to probably try and do some live streaming. Oh, that's actually, I'm trying to think, because you're streaming on the 1st. I'll actually be packing that day, honestly. So I will have to see, because we intend on leaving that day. If not the 1st or the 2nd is when we're looking at leaving. So I don't know if I'll even be doing any streaming or anything on my channel. Oh, that sucks, man. I've never really had a problem with any of my purchases on eBay. When I say I've never had a problem, I mean I've had things where I wasn't super happy about the quality of or whatever of it, but I've always been very fortunate. I've always received everything that I've ordered. Generally wasn't broken or anything. It might not have been the quality, I guess I could say, is maybe that I was looking for, but I've never been disappointed by not receiving anything, at least over the last few years. But one of the things I will point out is I am really funny about my purchases on eBay, and I will only make purchases if the person if they have like a 99.9 or something like that, because every now and then sometimes people will get a bad review just from somebody that wants to be a butt, or because they had a special issue or whatever. But usually if it's, because I will read the what's the word I'm looking for? I will read their reviews, and as long as I don't see anything that's startling, but generally, like I said, I do try to stay with 100%, but as long as I don't see anything startling, I'll still make a purchase from them. And this was one of those that the person had 100% positive. I was quite shocked, and I see why, because holy crap, what a find. In square feet, how large is my city? Currently, my city is 298 square feet. I am planning on making it much larger, though, after I get a large portion of what I already have built covered. So you can expect to see my city grow. My goal is I would like my city to be somewhere between 400 and 500 square feet in total. That is my goal, but that does not happen overnight. It does take time. So I will get there at some point. It's just going to take me a little bit. I am still trying to sort a little bit of this just to try and make my life a little easier. How do you unyellow white bricks? That is an excellent question. And typically how I unwhite yellow bricks is, and I've only done it once, peroxide. If you take and soak the Lego in peroxide in direct sunlight, and I know you would not think that would be a good way to do it, but if you soak the Lego in direct sunlight submerged in peroxide for roughly 2 to 3 hours, stirring it every now and then, it'll bring back, and it doesn't just work on white, it works for any of the colors. If you have Lego that's discolored, faded, browning, whatever, you can use that same technique to bring it back to life. It's a very simple process. The problem is, like where I live, it's something you want to do in the summertime, because obviously right now it's a bit on the cold side to be doing that, but okay. Now I think I have it kind of sorta sorted enough that I might be able to possibly, let's see, I want to get a few more pieces pulled away. So I'm trying to make this as easy as possible on myself. No, there will be no power lines for the electrical trains. Here in the States, they don't have overhead power lines for their tracks. A lot of it, I would assume, is for safety reasons, because I know I've read articles, so on and so forth, where people do get injured from those. But like I said, that's not something I intend on doing, because not only that, it would get in the way of me trying to reach in and do other things in the Lego City. I do intend on putting in overhead power lines, don't get me wrong, but they will not be for the train system. They will be just random power lines throughout my city. I feel like I have possibly sorted it well enough where it'll be easy for me to find the pieces now, I think. I hope. How many people have this actual set? I'm just curious. I thought Matt was one of them that had it, but I don't know if anybody else actually has it. Here's another wheel piece. Thank you for nailing the spammer. Destro 319 talking to somebody else. Crumpled Ford Explorer says, I hate Lego Technic. It's super hard and you got to be really patient. It can be difficult, yes. I definitely agree with you. But I wouldn't say I hate it. I actually rather enjoy it. It kind of reminds me of doing mechanical work. But I do see where it is difficult for some people. It can be rather difficult for a lot of people. But the Lego Technic, there's really not a huge use for it with building Lego cities. So I kind of, I wouldn't say steer clear of it. I don't buy a lot of it. That's got to go forward one more piece. That can go on there. This guy can go on here. We can put this dude here. Wax, wax, wax. Mishmash Minded says I. Oh, Mixmash Minded has this set also. That's awesome, buddy. Matt don't have the set, but he does have the train base box from this set. Train base in box. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that. No, can't disappoint my fans. I'm going to be buying a lot more vintage stuff too. And I still have vintage stuff myself that I already own. What is my favorite set? That's a great question, Chevy Camaro. You know, we were discussing that last night, and my standard answer for everybody was usually this. My absolute favorite set, I always told everybody, was the Cafe Corner, because that was what took me away from Star Wars and got me starting to want to build. And what am I missing? This piece, and it's already assembled. How cool is that? Got me wanting to assemble Lego cities. So that's what I always said was my favorite set. But if I had to pick only one set that I absolutely, without a doubt, loved, and that was like the only set I could have, what I would actually say is my favorite set would probably be like the Ninjago City, because that is a very, very cool set. There is just a ton of things going on in that set. And it's just a really good looking set all the way around. That. I gotta do the windows now. Do. Doodle-doo. And now I gotta open my window bag because we gotta put some windows in. Let's get those pieces out. Cajun says his favorite set was the Detective Office. It is a good set as well. Jerome Myers has got 2 sets of the 6399 and 5 monorail bases, which he uses for Mach 6 wide. Oh my God, man. This just shows you the quality and how good a condition this particular set was. Look at these windows. Not a scratch. Oh. Like I said, the quality of this set is amazing. It's truly, truly, truly amazing. I'm still in disbelief at how good of condition this particular set is. It is just phenomenal, to say the least. This particular set you're saying is 88 or 89? That's a good question. I'm honestly not sure. I want to say the instructions would say it. 1987, guys. 1987 Lego Group. So this came out right around the time that I was pretty much in my dark ages. At that point in time, I'm trying to think, I was still buying a few Lego things back then at that point, but the stuff that I was actually buying was the forestry sets and also some of the pirate ships. I wasn't looking at space anymore by that age. I would have been 16 at that point, so... Yeah, that's why I can't believe how good a quality this is. I mean, for the age of this set, it's like brand new, basically. I mean, there's a little wear on this one you can see, but I mean, for how old it is and how white it is, it's to me, it's absolutely beyond amazing. Make sure I have all the pieces there. Doo-doo-doo. Got that, got that. Okay, so this piece goes up front. So that gives me that portion of the track. Now we got to build some of these guys. What's funny is it even has that, because it is old, it has that old smell to it. You know what I mean? Yeah, the red coat Kyle, that was another really cool set, was that train engine. I totally agree with you. That was, whoops, that was a beautiful set. Do 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 do. Tyler Chizzy says the set is 11 years older than him. No, I'm definitely younger than this set. Like I said, I was trying to think. 73 would have been 10. 83 would have been 10. 11. Actually, I would have been 14 when this set came out. Now that I'm thinking about it. So I don't know why I didn't get this. Looking back, because at 14 I was still into the space stuff. Either way, it's cool because I have it now. Grumpy J says his wife's yelling at him. Ronnie Cassell says amazing set. Took myself a pause from the new release series Book of Boba Fett to watch Daryl build epic stuff. Thank you so much, Ronnie Cassells. And I will tell you, because I have seen the Book of Boba, excellent show. I won't say any more because I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but I was very happy with that particular show when I saw it anyway. Excellent, excellent show. Scotty Johnson said he was 17 when this came out. Brooks Brick says he was 7 years younger when it came out. Scotty Johnson says he was worried about cars and girls, and that's what I always tell it, because this is 87. I was thinking 89. 89 is kind of when I got out of Lego altogether. And then my dark ages was from 89 all the way up to 99, which is when me and the wife got married. We got our first house in 98. And my wife was pregnant with our first, my son Dustin, which he wasn't born until 2000, but and that was what brought me back into Lego, because we were out shopping for toys for my son, for his baby room and all that, and we happened to go into the toy aisle, and then I discovered Star Wars Lego, and that was what brought me back into Lego. So me having my son is what got me back into the hobby. Hey, John Garrett, how are you, my friend? Got that there. I think I've got all that together. So now this goes here from what I can see. Very cool. I was supposed to put a wrench and the phone inside of that. So let's get those little tools in there. Close that back up. Whoop, there's something else I didn't do as well. And what is that? I gotta build this little doodad. Keep on building. I just heard that. Where did I hear that from? A very good chunk of the Funny Farms here. that is that piece, and this shows this is open. And this goes down in here like so. And then we close this back up, I guess. Oh, I missed a step. Because that goes there, and then I gotta do the same thing on the other side. Keep on building. Microfish says, love this set, so jealous. Okay. So now it's showing me to take this piece. And what do we do here? Nope, it's this is what I want to do. So this just slides together? Is that all we do? I guess that's all you do. There we go. So that's that portion of the monorail. Now, moving on down the road, we're going to go to this piece. And some of it is already assembled, so I'm going to see how far it already is. Try and just leave it together and move forward. That's together. I need 2 1x4s. Wait to get this thing assembled, guys. What I really can't wait for is to get some monorails physically in my city. That is going to be amazing. Okay, what am I looking for? 1x4s and 1x6s. Another 1x4. And now we need another one of those little pieces. Where did I put it? Right there it is, and it's already got the printed tile attached. Now we got to put 2 tiles. Positive vibes for the fur kids. Bricklock says, think she ate something. Make a space museum. I probably will do that at some point. Good day, Aussie Adams. How are you, my friend? Ronnie Cassell says his 5-year-old finished his coaster today. 4 days. He's a happy father to be able to play with the results. I bet you are. I can imagine. That I still need to build mine. And that is an amazing looking set. It is one that I have not assembled yet, though, but I do have it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that particular set is discontinued this year, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, though, I could be wrong on that, but I thought it was discontinued this year. I am looking for these. I know this already goes over here. So we got that on. I need the white one on the nose, which is this guy. And then I gotta put the 1, 2, 3, those are already in there. over. It's taking shape. Slow but steady wins the race. And I just knocked that piece off. When do I when do I think I'll put the monorail in my city? Honestly, I'm not sure. Right now I'm just having a bit of fun because I have never owned this set, and I'm just having fun assembling an old set because it's like being a child at Christmas again when you're playing with an old vintage set like this. Just lots and lots of fun. But I do intend on putting the monorail in my city this year. I can absolutely tell you that. Thank you, Mishmash. She says this is amazing. 3. I love the old instruction books, because I hate how they've made them so, in my opinion, overly simplified. Because to me, the old instructions like this, it wasn't like a step-by-step breakdown, and it kind of made you think a little bit when you were assembling. Just my feeling on it anyway. Now I need 2 slopes. Now I need this dude here. And I need, it's the white piece with the little clips on it. Not these, this dude. That is what I'm looking for. There we go. Now, set those out of my way. I need this other little wheel piece. There we go with that. Hey, Tom, how are you? Ronnie Cassell says it is discontinued. He found it in a store collecting dust for $240. That, to me, is a good price. So you got a bargain on that one then. Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought full retail on that particular set was $299. So not only did you find it in a store collecting dust, you got a bargain on it. How can you beat that? Let's put this on the bottom of this dude. We already have our little light on it. Ah, that's how that goes. So this sits on there. Oh, look at that. We have a monorail, guys. We have a monorail that is assembled. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Beautiful. But let's move on to the space station portion of the build. Let's see if we can set that there. And now I should have a nice little gray base plate. So now let's build this portion of the build. Let's get some of that up and out of our way. Try and keep the instructions back here where I can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it doesn't help that I'm getting blind as a bat in my older age. Greg can accomplish building a set now? No comment. That's it's funny to say the least, though. Although I see Greg did not like your rebuttal to that comment there. Now we'll take one of these posts. There we go. I am like a kid in a candy store building this set, Tom. So yes, I'm extremely happy building this set. This is I've been drooling over everybody else's Monorail stuff for a while, and I finally took the plunge. And I could not be happier with the fact that I did it. This is just, it's a beautiful looking set. I cannot wait to get it together and then give it a little run for you guys to actually get to see it operating. So pretty excited, to say the least. I was trying not to, but that was kind of too funny to pass up there, Matt. Poor Greg. You know what though? He takes a licking and keeps on ticking. So you gotta give it to Greg. One, two, three. It's funny because I love the smell. This book is what it is. It smells like an old book because it is an old book. And I just love that old book smell. What I'm shocked by, though, is it hasn't made me sneeze yet, because normally that smell makes me sneeze my brains out. Hello to Norway. And yes, he's throwing softballs. Oh, I'm sure it'll work. I have faith. I have faith. Unlike my train last night, I had faith in my train, and I botched that up pretty good. But the third time was the charm, so even though it didn't work well the first time, it did work the third time. I'm liking it. Can you feel it? Dylan says, hello, just sub today. Your city is very cool. And thank you so much, Dylan. I truly appreciate that. And hello, Daylight Bricks. Mishmash Minded says, my kid candy store. Bricks says, I'm sure it will, Aaron. They're very, I'm trying to go back, find the comment Aaron made. Talking about how it'll work. Yeah, like I said, I already tested it as far as power and all that. And it looks good as far as the power, so I have no doubts that it'll work. No doubts at all. Now, I still can't believe I actually own this set, to be perfectly honest with you. And what's funny is I actually own a lot of the parts for this set in my collection from all of the bulk used Lego I have purchased over the years, but I never had any of the actual 9-volt portion of it. Ronnie Cassels, thank you so much. He just gave a 55 Norwegian money donation, and that is very kind of you. I really appreciate that, Ronnie Cassels. You know, I wish I could do this full time because I love just building stuff like this. It's so peaceful and relaxing. And being able to sit and talk to everybody while I'm doing it, this would be like a total dream job, I tell you. I know I would be in heaven. I've honestly contemplated quitting my day job and just trying to see if I could make it work. I haven't had the cojones yet to pull the trigger though. But when I see donations like that, it makes me think all the time, well, maybe if I was doing this full time, I could swing it. Oh, I forgot a piece down here. Where did it go? There's the brick. Now there's the piece. Hey, Bruce Kuhn, how are you, my friend? Hope you're doing well. And I need to get some of these pieces out where I can reach them easier. There we go. We are building the vintage Legoland 6990 Monorail set. And let me tell you, it is an amazingly beautiful set. Now I got to get a piece of track. And this goes there and there. We want that in the center. Put a control panel here, and a control panel over here. Baby shark, doot 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 doot. I always have to do that when I see Bruce Kuhn. I know he always does the shark, 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 shark. Baby shark, doot 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 doot. Baby shark. Where is that piece? I know I saw the black one. There's the black one. There's the white one. So now how do we do this? That goes there, and then we put this. And this. We put some 1x3s. Yeah, I know, I'm like blown away right now at how many people are actually viewing this stream. Especially for the time of day. It's pretty exciting. How freaking cool is that? I've never seen this piece before. I love this little piece. They need to make more of them, quite frankly. But that is just a freaking awesome little piece. And before I popped that on, I was supposed to put... Let me pop that back off. I was supposed to put a bunch of pieces on this. Oop, wait a minute, before I get carried away. Where did I put my 1x4s? There they are. So we gotta do a 1x4. This dude. And then we gotta put this dude we got to do a 2x4. Which is this. That whole piece is already assembled for me. Look at that. How awesome is that? And then we can put this guy on here. And then we need, what is it, 2 of these? Is it 2 or 1? It looks like it might be 1. 1 with a red one. Let that lean down a little bit. So that looks correct anyway. Now let's put her back on. Let's get her done. Macro Bricks, how are you, my man? How freaking awesome is that? Is that cool? Or I love this little piece. That is pretty freaking awesome. Oh, I did not put these pieces in. So there's one of those. What are those? And then I feel the need for speed. Where is my little piece gone? There we go. I think I got everything on that step now. Cowabunga, dude. I will have to check that out after the stream, Aussie Adams, to see what meme it was you just added. Daylight Bricks, I did not watch season 2 at all, to be perfectly honest with you. To me, just my feelings, season 1 was kind of a disappointment, and because, in my opinion, season 1 was such a disappointment, I did not bother even watching season 2. So I can't tell you too much about that show, just because, like I said, it really wasn't that interesting to me. But that's just my thoughts. I mean, other people, I'm sure, have a difference of opinion. You said you think it's better. I might have to try and watch it then. But like I said, I wasn't that impressed with season 1. To me, season 1 of Lego Masters, they focused way too much on trying to make everything seem so dramatic, and I wasn't that impressed, and that was why I didn't watch the new season. But if you're saying it's better, that makes me want to watch it. I do have to say that. Janet Lutter, hello. Yes, I love this piece. Like I said, I never even knew that piece existed, so that is an absolute new piece to me. And now that I've found it, I'm thinking I'm going to have to buy some of them, because that would be the perfect piece for doing any type of elevator in any Lego building, without a doubt. And do these have to have, they're not showing, so I'm going to say they don't have to have the red piece in them, so I'm just going to use these. One for you and a one for you. One on that side, one on this side. And now, where is that little piece gone? I know I saw it a little bit ago. There's one of them. And it was already assembled was the problem. Now I'm I'm dropping parts. And we found her. Now my nose is starting to want to twitch a little. Like I said, these old sets usually make me want to sneeze. And this one is not going to disappoint, I see. There's that. I'll put this one here, this one here. Oh yeah. Doop bump bump. Anybody ever watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off? I love that movie. There we go. Now I notice the build is getting out of camera. I'm trying to keep it in camera for you guys. Oh, I absolutely agree. Daylight Bricks. I would much prefer to watch. I was really excited when they first announced that they were going to come out with a Lego Masters in the United States, just based on the Australian version, because the Australian version of Lego Masters it's a great show. I agree with you. And I would rather watch that any day as opposed to the American version. I'm just personally unimpressed with the American version. And I'm going to set this off to the side, guys, while I do this portion of the build now. So let's get this out of the way. There we go. Let's keep him up. Okay. Now we can let the fun begin. I need, looks like, all these little black pieces. So let's get these all together in one little spot. I'm going to finish pulling that apart. White. Okay, now we got to start counting out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. And 1 by 6. Two and a 1 and a 1 and a 2. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop, Mr. Owl? Let's see. A 1, a 2, a 3. 3. And I thought I already had a brick. And maybe I took it off with some of those little jumpers on it. Well, for now, I could have swore I had a 2x2 brick that I set aside that had those jumpers on it. Where did I put it? Oh, where did my little piece go? I know I had it, and I'm not seeing it. What'd I do? Knock it on the floor or something? Oh, lordy, lordy. I know I have it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move forward because I know I had that piece in my hand. I am just going to skip it for now and see if it pops back up. Because sometimes that happens, things just kind of blend away until you're not looking for them. Trying to catch back up with some of what you guys are saying. By the way, hello, Ronnie Cassels. No, I'm not. They're there. They're on both pieces. Hey, Brickman, how you doing? What are you doing wrong, Macro? I love the trans blue. I totally agree with you, Papa's Bricks. What would make that look even better is some lights inside of it. Clutchmore City, are you asking me if I plan on making a hotel bigger? My green hotel, I might extend the height at some point, but for right now, no, I'm not too worried about it. Oh, they limit all sets, to my understanding, from buying them from the Lego store anyway. Joanne Jepson says him too, as far as I'm assuming buying more or two of the new sets is what I'm assuming you guys are talking about. So I was trying to catch up and keep up with some of your guys' commentary. Let's get those. These go here. I need the turntable. And I also need oop, I did the wrong colors there. I did it backwards. There we go. Now we're doing it the right way. And that goes there. This piece goes here. I'll put that down in a minute. Let me count out. So I need to put a 1x6. Adam, thank you so much for that super chat. Adam just donated a $5 super chat, and Adam says, on the battery pack monorail car, you're missing two 1x2 black tiles under the battery pack. I think it's step 4 in the directions of that car. Oh, you're saying right, okay. Let me go back and look. You're right. I see what you're saying now. You're talking about that. I thought you were talking about the 2x2s. And thank you so much, Adam. Because that's what locks that in. So did I put them on those? Okay, I did put them on those. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. Now I get what you're saying. No. Bricks Not Blocks says, hi Bevins Bricks, never catch your streams. I didn't know you had that set up. Where has this been? This particular set? Getting a frog in my throat. This particular set, I bought it, it really wasn't that long ago, to be perfectly honest. I just finally am getting around to building it though. But this is something that, like I said in my video earlier today, due to Brooks Bricks always showing me and talking about his monorail and all that, and I've seen other people's monorail sets too, and they always impress me quite a bit. It finally provoked me enough that I wanted to buy one, and that was why I finally got on the bandwagon. But I do have a lot of other vintage stuff myself. This was not something that I owned previously, though. This was something that I was very fortunate to find on eBay, and I was able to purchase it. And I am so glad and happy that I actually did find this particular set, because it is a beautiful set. And it looks like it's in brand new condition. Anyway, but I'm glad you were finally able to catch a live stream. I have been, because I've been off, so I'm trying to do a bunch of different things that I normally would not do, as far as stream times and things of that nature. But since I've been off for the holidays, I've been trying to stream and do a bunch of different things that I normally don't do at various times of the day, because I thought it would be nice to give some people a chance that normally can't catch me to try and catch me on in a live stream. Once I go back to work, though, I will have to go back to my normal times, which will be more later in the evening, which I do plan on doing another stream today as well. Just want to point that out. I'm just trying to do an early one, and I thought this would be something fun to do in an early live stream. And I really, really, really love this set so far. Very cool, to say the least. Gotta put a 1x1. Another one. I think I got all those. And we'll flip her over. Get her done. Put that guy there. Now this is where this other piece it shows comes in, and I love this part. Actually looks like that is in. There we go. There we go. this a little bit. And that piece did not reappear, and I know it's up here because I had it in my hand. And I really did not want to have to go take any pieces out of my bin because I really thought everything was here. This set was 1997, or I'm sorry, 1987. Correction, 1987. That really bugs me. Because I held the piece in my hand and I set it to the side because I said it already had those pieces on it, so I'm not going to take it off. And I need it now for that. So I have to go steal two pieces because the piece didn't appear. So give me 1 second. It irritates me though because I know I had that piece in my hand. But we will move on because I want to get this thing together. There we go with that. Did all that, did that. This is going to be in my way. That's going to be in my way. That goes here. Sherry Peterson says I was 33 in 87. So you're considerably older than me. I would have been 14 in 87. John Vactura says, hi buddy, hope you're having a great build day, and thank you John, I appreciate that. Bricks for Not Block says, I love vintage sets, just got a bundle of 1370s and 80s sets for 30 pounds. That's an awesome deal. Mark says, she says, so unique, I bounced twice. I do have some of the Lego movie sets, Freddy Faz, but I don't have very many of them. Ronnie Cassell says, and tell me, Lego Whiz Kid, get our 300 square foot attic finished. We will not be bevanizing any sets. Wife can't wait though. Your barn is motivational. And thank you, Ronnie Cassells. Bill Burr, hey, how the heck are you? He says, the holy grail of Lego. I so want this set. Aussie Adams says, hi all, enjoying the stream. Thank you so much, Aussie Adams. I was trying to skim. Did I get everything? Philippe says, born in 87. So you were born the year this set came out. Steve says, I can't believe you are building the most awesome space monorail set ever. I can't believe I own it. I can't believe what I paid for it, to be perfectly honest with you. It was extremely, extremely cheap in my opinion. Beyond cheap in my opinion. When I say cheap, don't get me wrong. I know this was not a cheap set by any means of the word. But considering this particular set, the age and the condition that I received it in, that's why I say to me it was very cheap for the condition that this particular set was in. To me anyway. And now am very honored, very blessed to be able to be building this. That was what that came from. And again, I just want to show off the condition of these pieces. They are absolutely amazing condition in my opinion. Just double checking myself. Think I got all that. Now we got to go back to this piece. Speaking of eBay, something else that I was watching obviously just did something because I heard the chime on my phone. And I just heard another sound too. Hectonic says, oh, I wasn't even born yet. And I dig 2020 2222 just joined the membership. And thank you so much for joining the membership. I dig 2222 and welcome to the silver. Welcome to the funny farm, I should say. And again, thank you so much for joining. And since you just joined, because I always forget to talk about it in my streams, and I'm often told that I need to. For anybody that's interested, I do have 3 levels of membership on my channel. I do have a membership, and that is bronze, silver, and gold. Bronze is only $1.99 a month, and it gives you access to my Discord, which is what we all lovingly call the funny farm. It's limited access, though. It only gives you, I think, a couple different small channels. But it still gets you in there because we all try to talk in bronze as much as possible to include everybody. Then I also have a silver membership, which is $4.99 a month, and it gives you full access to my Discord. And then the gold members get full access to Discord. Plus, currently, the big perk for the gold members is every month I give one of my instructions free to download to my gold members. And this month, for at least 3 more days anyway, is currently my train station. But again, I dig 2222. Thank you so much for joining the membership. I really appreciate it. That was awesome and kind of you. And I look forward to seeing you in the Discord. Freddie Faz says, I love eBay. I found the Chima Spidzords set pre-owned for $7. That's a freaking good deal. Microfish says, so how are you going to Bevanize this set? This set I'm not going to quite Bevanize. What I'm looking at doing is I'm building the set. I will probably keep it the way that it is once it's built. And after I get it built, I hate to say this, and I might even buy other parts, but I was going to, because I just wanted to get this to play with it. I've never had one. I wanted to play with one. I do intend on doing Monorail in my city. I'm going to be using the tracks from this set. I'm going to be buying more tracks as I go, and I'm probably going to use the battery and the motor off of this to build into my own monorail. I'm going to be using the original track system. I'm looking into possibly building my own pedestals for the track itself, though, because I wanted something a little more aesthetically pleasing. But for the most part, this set will probably stay intact as it is, except for the fact that I'm stealing the battery and the motor drive out of it. Asax says, what are the chances I just got one of these so can watch you to see how it goes together? Mine was given to me for free, and you are lucky if you got this set for free. Mine was a big cost. Matt says, big difference with the instructions now and then, and hello from Sweden. Yes, there is a huge difference in the instructions. Me personally, though, I never minded the instructions the way that they were back then. I know a lot of people did not care for them. They weren't as informative, but they have come a long way. And part of the reason that they've come a long way is quite simply, where does this piece go? Quite simply, and to me, I always thought they were good myself, but a lot of people found them to be difficult. And did I put that there right? That, or does, let's see. Trying to figure out, I must have put something on wrong. Hold on. Hello, Love Bebito, Grumpy J. Ron Cassell says this stream should have been announced on CNN. It's like watching the Pope unveiling the Ark of the Covenant. I don't know about that. I like your enthusiasm, though. I give you that much, my friend. Oh, is that what's going on? No, because that has to go here, doesn't it? Or is it that... That's what it is. I had to snap that onto that. So now it works. Check that out. How cool is that? That's freaking awesome, man. I mean, how freaking amazing is that? Is that not cool or what? I love this. I could just sit and make that go back and forth all day. I have a feeling the blue windows is what's actually going to go on here. But, again, how freaking amazing. I love it. Very, 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 very cool. Okay, now that we've got that, let's get this piece placed. Very awesome. And now that we've got that dude there, what do we have to do next? We got to build another one of these little control panels. So we're going to put that guy there. And where is my other... There he is. Printed control panel. And that goes in the center. And now, put two more slopes. Rob says, so cool. Definitely is 80s style, futuristic. I totally agree, Matt. Love this set. Now we are cooking with Crisco. You got it, Aussie Adams. My man knows my phrase. And we need this piece. And what else did we want? Oh, I need one of those. So it's that guy. Put that there. Make sure I didn't miss nothing. It looks accurate. Oh, nope, I missed some. Oh, there it is. I didn't put that piece on. That goes there. And here we go. How freaking cool, guys. How awesome. And that goes here. So I put one of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then over 2. So that one goes there. And then we do another one of these. And where is the little dish? There it is. And that one is 2 away. So that'll go there. And I just want to play with this one more time. Because, I mean, check this out. How freaking awesome is that? Look at that. Talk about some awesome vintage Lego. I mean, who would have thought back in 1987 they were doing some difficult stuff like this? I mean, how awesome. I would have killed to have had... I don't know why I never got this as a kid. This is a really amazing looking set, to say the least. I really dig it. Love Babitos. Way to go, Daryl, in the future. Felipe says that's how the future looks like in the past. Cheryl Peterson says the 2022 space sets, any interest? I have a lot of interest in those personally, Cheryl. I think those are amazing. I love my favorite one out of all the new space sets is the one that actually has the trans blue roof pieces on it, so that way it looks like kind of like a dome. But yes, to me, because City has been such a disappointing line to me lately, both with 2021 and 2020, or in the ones that they've already announced are going to be coming out with in 2022. But those space sets are amazing. None of them, I can't say anything bad about any of them. But again, like I said, my favorite one is that one that's got the blue dome over it. I can totally see building a space station outpost with a bunch of those sets. And I think it would look absolutely amazing. So definitely excited about those. My oldest set would be from 1976, if I'm not mistaken. I shouldn't say that. That's the oldest set that I personally received as a gift when I was a kid growing up. I do have some of my uncle's old Legos, and some of that is from the 60s. I don't know what sets I actually have, though. I would have to play around and try and figure it out just by trying to figure out the pieces that I have. Bricks Not Blocks. I just read that. Yes, it's going to be another rabbit hole. I totally agree. Love Babito. Do it. Sturdivant says, I have a few sets from this time period and absolutely love them. Still collecting to this day. Love your channel and keep up the good work, sir. And thank you so much, Do It. I totally appreciate that. And thank you and welcome to the channel, my friend. Ballbots. Man, I love that set, but not going to lie, I'm somewhat partial to the brick-built monorail. I do like that brick-built monorail, but there's something to be said about having the original pieces too. That's my thing. Is I love this newer stuff, or some of the vintage stuff, I should say. I dig 2222 says, just a heads up, anyone wanting to join the channel, the YouTube mobile app doesn't have the option. You have to use the desktop site. It's taken me months to figure that out, and I am so sorry to hear that. I dig 2222. I need to start putting the link in my. And you know what? Now that you just said that, let me do that right now. I'm going to post the link in this particular chat. Give me 1 second. Takes me a second to get to it. And I don't know why it doesn't pop up like that. But here we go. Here is, if I really need to post this in every video, obviously, but here is the link if you would like to become a member to my channel. I just posted it in the chat room. I need to post that actually in the description of this video. So I do apologize for not having that freely accessible for anybody. And I will take care of that at a later date and try and make sure that that is in every single live stream I do from now on. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm even going to pin this so it doesn't go anywhere. And thank you so much for the heads up on that information. I dig 2222 because I was not aware of that. So again, thank you so much. I dig says I love the old space sets, and I agree, they are very cool. Chevy Camaro says his dad might have that set. Patrick Swales Caldwin says, is this going in the city as is, or will you mod it? Oh no, this is just me having fun. I love this particular set. I will probably put it on a shelf somewhere if I do anything with it. I don't know, man. It's such a great piece, though. But no, I don't want it in my city. I do intend on putting a monorail in my city. I might even have to do an old space theme type display or something. I don't know. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do with it. It's just, I've had it for a while because I got this about 2 months ago and I've been dying to build it. And here we are. I'm trying to build it. But that really, quite frankly, is the only reason I'm doing it. It's just I've had it sitting around for so long and haven't done anything with it yet. I wanted to try and get it together. No other specific reason. I guess it could be fun, though, to kind of put in the city, though. So there is that thought. I just don't know where I would put it unless, like someone else had already mentioned, to do a possible space museum or something. So that could be something interesting to think about. And there and here. But like I said, it's more of a... It just looks freaking cool to me. That's really all it's about. And I put those pieces on wrong. And before I go too much further with this particular portion, I need to finish putting the pieces on top of here. So let me stop with this. Let me go ahead and put that piece on real quick. Just kind of set that to the side for a minute. And let me do these real fast, because these are something different. So we need 2 of these. Need these dudes. And where's the corner? There's the corner piece. Bada boom, bada bing. Bada bop, bada boop. That one's already together. So we'll flap that around. There we go. Now I just need to do the white antenna piece. And this is something I just want to show you guys, because I am often told that I'm doing an illegal technique when I do that. And it is officially in the instructions. Right there. You're putting a piece in between 4 individual pieces. I've been told by numerous people that that is an illegal technique. And if it's in a Lego instruction manual, in my point, trying to get that to refocus. There it goes. And if it's in an official Lego instruction manual, to me, it is not an illegal build. I had to point that out because I've been told on many occasions that's an illegal technique. There we go. I had to get that up. Oh, I want to go run around in my barn now. Go pew, 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 pew. It's just a really cool looking set. I'm liking it. And I need an arrow down. Oh, let's go on this. So I build one for one side and one for the other, I'm assuming. It does say 2, so I do have to do 2 of those. And I thought I had that piece. Let's see. I must have pulled it apart, so I'm going to have to redo it now. So we'll put that there. Put that piece there. Put the black piece on top. And then I got to put this piece. Uh-oh. I either put something together wrong. Let me double check. Or I'm missing a piece, and I'm obviously missing a piece. Because I do not see my 2x6. I had every other piece though, so I don't know why I don't have the 2x6. And let me just double check myself that I didn't put the wrong part somewhere else. I would like to think I did not, or wait a minute, yes I did. This is the 2x6 piece I needed because that piece goes there and it is a 2x8. There we go. Ta-da. Okay, anyway, now that I've figured out that mistake, this goes here and then this piece goes here. And I've already got that. Now we got to build this little box. I need these dudes. I got it with shipping, it was $325. So I'm with you, Fidget Bricks. This is a very, very cool set. And Bruce Coons says, I just did the same thing while building the bookstore modular. As far as putting the wrong piece somewhere, yeah, I've done that a few times, I think, now. And I honestly think I might have, because I was missing 2 jumper plates. And I know I had them, so I don't know if I misplaced them or what I did with them, but all I'm going to say is I know it was my fault if I'm missing something. Because the one piece that I thought I was missing, I know I had it. Just like that 2x6 plate. I had it, I just don't know how to assemble stuff apparently. And let's get these guys on. By the way, baby shark, doot 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 doot, baby shark. Yeah, I wish they would honestly, you know, and most people would probably want to choke me for saying this, but I personally liked the way that they used to box and bag everything back in the day. It was basically just a couple bags, no numbers, no nothing. They just threw it all at you. Here, good luck, kid. Figure it out. You know what I mean? I personally really enjoyed building my sets that way, and I thought it was kind of a good learning experience for people to be able to build stuff that particular way. Just my thoughts, and I forgot to put those pieces in. The thing is because the way the sets are now, and the sheer size of the sets, they kinda, and I didn't put the 1x underneath it either. They kind of, I guess, have to number the boxes and all that. I mean, because we're talking about back when I was a kid, you know, this was a big set, and this had how many pieces? I'm trying to see if I can see a set number or set count. I don't see how many pieces anywhere. Anyway, it was only a couple hundred pieces, and this would have been considered a big set back in the day, whereas today's standards, a big set is a couple thousand pieces. So I do understand why they've went and done everything in a new way, but I do miss the old ways too, so I do totally understand where you're coming from and what you're saying. I feel like I just did something else wrong. Why does that not look right to me? It's 1, 2 plates with the hinge, and those, that, 2 plates and a hinge. 2 plates, hinge, brick. So why is that not the right? Oh, that's why. I didn't put in my plate on that side. There we go. Now it looks correct. This set had 692 pieces, and okay, that makes sense, and you're right. This, for back then, this would have been a huge set. It would have been a very huge set. And like I said, I don't know why I never asked for it. I kind of remember it. I don't know why I didn't ask for it, though. Because at that point in time, I would have still been into the space theme stuff. How freaking awesome. I thought... Raven 319 says he loves the instructions from back then too. It was much more of a puzzle. Definitely agree with you, my friend. Electrician Free Territory says not buying the new train sets because of the new control systems. It's probably the same for whoever has the older train systems. Me personally, I will still buy the trains if I like the design of the train or whatever. A lot of your sets, I'll give you a prime example, the Crocodile train. That's a set that it doesn't come with a motor, so but it was designed based upon how cool it looks. And get in there. There you go. And I didn't put that inside the box. So I guess the point that I'm getting at is I'll still buy them. I don't care what controls they have. I will just change the controls out to my personal wants and needs. But I do get and understand what you're talking about. And I don't see the little white, this little piece anywhere. So there's supposed to be a little white piece that goes on that, and I do not see it on my table. So that is the first pieces I'm missing. I do have them in my bin, so it's not detrimental. But I'm missing the little white piece that goes here and here. So that's the first piece I'm officially missing out of this set. And now I have to build all of this stuff. Let's try, because this is the track portion of the build, let's see if we can kind of get the track assembled. Yes, but it doesn't come with them, because like me personally, if I'm going to use the Crocodile or any train for that matter now that I've made the jump to the 9-volt systems, because I love the 9-volt system, like I said, I'll still buy trains, but I won't use the old systems. I want the 9-volt. We're going to take that up because I'm going to try and see if we can't motorize this guy now. So let me set this to the side. I agree with you. Power up does stink. So we're going to put this here. Oh, I never put that piece of track on either. Give me 1 second. Yep, I didn't put that piece on. Because this went... there. Okay. Thank you so much, Bruce Kuhn. He says it's time to make it rain. And thank you, Bruce. I appreciate that. Shark, shark. Baby shark, doot, 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 baby shark. Okay, now that I put that piece back in, now let's try and get this track together. Must have been expensive to buy a ton of track. I spent, and I told you I knew I had them. Told you they were missing. There they are. So they weren't missing at all. I knew I would find them, and because those are the original piece, I have to replace that. That's going to bother me if I don't, because these were out of my collection. It's just like I'm sure the other two little pieces that I think are missing are here somewhere. They might have fell off the table. And thank you so much, Brick Sergeant. Fist bumping. Okay. Now, let's try and set this bad boy up. So this is going to go here. Well, you guys really are making it rain. Thank you so much, Scotty Johnson. He said, okay, let it rain. Thank you, guys. So we got to put a straight piece here. And then we put these little dudes on here. Now we go with a curve. I don't know if my table is going to be big enough here. Is that supposed to be? Yep, it's a flat one. So we'll put that there. And let me make a little more room. Those are from yesterday's builds. Get these guys over here. Another curve. And I will readjust the camera momentarily also, guys, so you can see better. And again, thank you so much, everybody. Brick Sergeant, Scotty Johnson, Bruce Kuhn, all you guys, you're awesome. Another straight. Or is that a curve up straight piece? That's a curve up straight piece. So this goes here. No, I agree with you. I do believe that airport shuttle is more rare. I'm new to the whole market of this though, so this is all totally new to me. And this has got an up one. Love Babito, thank you so much. Love Babito just donated $5 as well. It says Happy New Year, Daryl and everybody. See you in 2022, and thank you so much. I appreciate that. It was very kind of you. And Happy New Year to you as well. Jumpy Jumper says I love this set. I will be doing another live tonight. Absolutely, yes. And I gotta put a curve on this end. That's going to be like this. Bear with me because I am totally new to this, guys. And this, Raven 319 says, "All hail Futron." And thank you for that awesome donation. I appreciate that, Raven 319. And I am just trying to watch and make sure that I'm putting these in the right order. Because this thing takes up a lot of space. A lot more than I actually thought. But I am going to get this thing fully assembled so we can sit and play for a minute. Now this goes here. Awesome is that? I need to move this stuff out of my way real quick. I honestly couldn't tell you what team would be better. Not a sports fan. I hate to say that. People think I'm nuts when I say that, but I'm honestly not a sports fan. in any way, shape, or form. So to try and give you a realistic answer, I don't know. I really, really don't know. I don't know who would be better. I wish I could tell you. And I had pulled, and I'm trying to think of where I put them. I had pulled one or two pieces out of here to show people stuff. And I don't remember. What's the straight? I don't want the straight. Where did I put the other? Or am I doing that right? Is that curves? Oops. Okay, so that goes there. Okay, there we go. Now I'm cooking with Crisco. Put this guy in here. This guy here. This guy goes here. Oh, is this thing freaking cool or what? This goes here. And then I gotta put all the supports under the bottom of it. Let's put this support. Now this guy goes here. This one goes here. And why do I have an extra one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Short. Okay, somehow I have an extra one. So I have the right number of ones on here. Let's not try and break my train. Yes, I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Absolutely, my friend. Kenneth Swan, thank you so much. That was an awesome donation, my friend. Bear with me because I am trying to make sure I have space to get that guy to move, and then I want to get all the little pieces on here too. So give me 1 second. And again, thank you so much for the $5 donation, Kenneth Swan. And I gotta throw this piece on real quick. So if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. Right, guys? We want it 100% assembled. No, I agree with you. I wish they weren't so expensive either, because I will not lie, this was not a cheap set in any way, shape, or form. Far from cheap at all. It's a beautiful set though. Like I said, let me just finish. I'm trying to, just so you guys can see, I'm trying to put together this little arch here real quick, because I wanna have it fully assembled when I go to launch this guy. And then we gotta put one of these here, one of these on the other side. go there. This is the holy piece. And I'm getting too excited and too happy to try and get this together. I am just trying to fly. Hold on. Trying to put it together the right way. I did just find one piece that was missing. We're okay with that though, because I got the most important pieces. I'm missing one of these guys. This is going to go here with this. So I got 2 extra pieces, and I got shorted 2 pieces, but I'm okay with that. I would say off-brand, it all depends on the individual. I personally don't have a problem with people using off-brands. Some people do. But it's all on the individual's preference. Depending on the part, too, though. It's a very good size. I'm trying to get this in a way that you guys can all see it. There we go. I think that's got it. Okay, guys. Here we go. So what did I do wrong? I see what's going on. I have to pick a direction. Okay, so let's do this. I like it. How freaking amazing. So you just flip those little switches and it takes it around. Look at that. So now it should drive straight through. Like a kid in a candy store. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Like I said, I'm new to these, so I did not know you had to mess with the switches. How freaking cool is that, though? So now if I want... and I can actually set it back. That's freaking awesome, man. How could you not like this set? And I just realized I popped a hole through that piece. That is so freaking amazing. I love this. This is true Lego paradise. This is Lego Paradise. Yes, it is. Skok says he's got to build his tomorrow. What a freaking awesome toy, man. It is absolutely amazing. Wow is all I can say. I've been missing out. This is very cool. Rob says yesterday it was trains, today it's monorail, tomorrow Daryl takes flight with his aircraft. I wish that was the case. Cheryl Peterson says this is beyond cool, and thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate that. Bruce Kuhn, Shark says that's fantastic. Baby shark, doot, 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 doot. Donna Scott says a member of the Houston Club has a really big setup that he sets up at shows. His run's great. Jeff Schroeder, look him up. I will definitely look him up because this is, I have a new addiction. And I gotta fix that real quick. That's gonna bug me. I knocked this piece loose. There we go. Let me get that popped back in there correctly. As it's driving by, I can see the hole in it. There we go. There is a great joy in Daryl's world. Chevy says that's man, this is freaking cool. I can't tell you guys how awesome this is. I like it. Monorail, yes, monorail. What am I? Patrick is asking me what am I most excited for next in my city plans. That's a really good question. You know, I have so many different things that I want to do. That's probably part of my problem is I really don't know what to do next. I am going to be adding the monorail. Obviously, that was part of the reason why I wanted to build this. And I just wanted to play with this one because, I mean, how can you not like this? This is freaking awesome, man. This is Lego gold here. But I definitely want to add the monorail to the city. One of the big things I want to do, and I wanted to take a break from it because I feel like I've overdone it a little bit there for a while. And what that is I need to get more of the train track actually filled in and ballasted and all that good stuff. So that's something I need to work on. But as far as big projects, I really want to get my Privet Drive mock started to work on because I've been dying to work on that particular set. And that is a mock I'm wanting to do. But part of what I'm doing is I'm holding out till next year. I don't want to start too many big projects until I get back from Houston. I know a lot of you guys know that I still have to deliver my Houston project. So I've just been kind of trying to build what I can, work on what I can, so on and so forth, until I get back from Houston. And I totally forgot that I still had that piece to play with. So you can raise the antenna. I'm sorry, I'm just having a little fun playing around. This is just such a freaking cool set. I mean, how could... A kid would have freaking died to have this when they were little. I mean, you know... How awesome. Oh, I definitely agree with you, Kyle. Monorail definitely needs to come back, without a doubt. I mean, how amazing. You know what I mean? And I really don't get why Lego ever discontinued it. I mean, just to sit there and just play with the little switches. I mean, how freaking awesome. No, I don't think they ever will. But, I mean, we can all go out and buy insane amounts of this. Someone told me, though, 4D Bricks, I think was the name that they used, that makes a very good quality aftermarket product of these. I haven't seen it. I haven't looked at it. I will be buying some soon to try it out and check it out, and I will show it when I finally do it. I have to look into the site a little bit more, but once I do finally check into that and buy some, I will definitely share it with everybody. So if anybody else is wanting to get into the monorail world like I just did, I'm hoping to have more information soon. I'm sure there's a lot of aftermarket companies that could probably get into doing this or might get into doing this, but we have a couple companies that are doing the 9-volt trains now, so we can only hope that there'll be more companies that get into doing this as well. I just love that you can sit and flip the switches and then it runs back and forth. I mean, how how cool. trying to catch up on a few more comments. The stroke of midnight is my cue to leave, is what Bricks Not Block says. Shane Hart says Lego stop motion, the monorail set. Case the guys making the track went out of business, I heard. Oh, did they? Because the people making the track went out of business. Now that I can believe, because the track was not something. The thing that I had always heard though, and that's why it always bothered me, was that they stopped making it and then they destroyed the molds for it. And I never really understood why you would destroy the molds for it. But I do know that the Lego, you are absolutely right, Andy Flynn. The track was a third-party supplier, and the reason I say that is Lego themselves cannot make anything in-house that is over. Trying to remember the exact size. I think it has to be 6 inches. If it's bigger than 6 inches cubed, Lego doesn't manufacture it. And that's why, I'll give you a prime example, Lego base plates. I know everybody's a big fan of these, but these plates are not made by manufactured by Lego. They're sold with the Lego name, with the Lego authority, but Lego contracts somebody to make these. And I do know the monorail track was the same way. And then the other thing was the 9-volt track that we all really wish they would come back with, that no one loved. And they stopped doing that because, again, that was a third-party contractor as well to have the metal portion of the tracks actually made. So that's the life and story of a lot of different things with Lego. And yeah, I still, like I said, to this day, I really don't understand. I mean, it's fine, you went out of business, I get it, but why would you destroy the molds? I mean, it just, to me, it makes no sense. Patricia Free Territory says too noisy for him. I'm sure there's probably a lot of things that you can do to change it up and use, or to adjust it or whatever. Let me get it down here and I'll let it stop. For me though, I wanted to build this and play around with it and look at it. But yes, I'm 99% certain that there would definitely be ways that you can modify this and make it better. It's like anything that Lego has. There's always more than one way to kill a cat, so to speak, and I'm sure there's different ways that you could make this better again as well. I am live streaming again later on tonight. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here, though, guys. I accomplished what I wanted to do. I wanted to get this set assembled, and I wanted to show it off, basically, is what I'm doing with it. I'm still beyond ecstatic about it, and I can't wait to play around and get some of this track in my city. I am going to be using this in my city, the track anyway. The train itself, I'm thinking I want to modify it. I really want a 6-wide train if I'm going to do a train. I just don't know. I don't mind stealing the motor and stuff, but I want to keep this particular set together even though I'm going to be stealing the track and using it. Is the directional? Yes. The directional switch. Let's see if I can pull this stuff apart. Let's get you off. Get you off. Just to show you real quickly since you're asking. Here is how the actual monorail motor system works. And as it's going through, it just pushes it either way. And if you put it straight through, that's the stop position. One way's forward, the other way's reverse. But yeah, well, that's okay. A lot of people watch and then they forget to hit the like. But you know, I'm still extremely impressed with the numbers we had. But anyway, I do need to take a quick break. I'm going to take about an hour break, and then I do intend on coming back and doing another live stream. We won't be doing the monorail on that stream. We will be finding something else. I'm not sure what. I will figure that out in our momentary break. But I want to first give a very special thank you to all the people that donated during the stream. As without supporters like each and every one of you and people constantly supporting my channel and coming on and checking things out, I would not be able to do all the awesome things that I do. And I like to take this time to give a very special thank you to, I had 2 donors, Moonman Bricks and I Dig 2222. Thank you both so much for your donations. And then with the super chats, we had Brick Sargent, Scotty Johnson, Ronnie Cassels, Adam, Bruce Kuhn, Bruce C, I should say, Love Babito, Raven319, Kenneth Swan, and we had a couple new subscribers, Michael Carroll and Andrew Tovar. And we have 2 new members, the Cajun Yeti, which his was just a renewal of his membership, and I Dig 222. So again, thank you so much, guys. You are all amazing. And I know you're all Bevanizers at heart, and I hope to see you guys again here real soon in the next live stream. And I want to also say thank you, Kyle, as I just saw you did another donation. So as always, thank you for coming to Bevan's Bricks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share below. And hope to see you guys next time on Bevan's Bricks. And it should be within the hour. Take care, everybody, and see you again here in about an hour.